fiction.
Well, hello YouTube. I'm sorry I'm a bit late on this review. I know episode 6 kicks off tomorrow, and I will try and get that up over the weekend. So I'm going to be covering episodes 4 and 5. I only got round to watching number 5 last night. I just had lots of things going on in life, but there you go. So episode 4 was quite interesting. I like it when they went back to that planet. It was pictured in the menagerie with them barbaric people that weren't they in the Bronze Age or something, and on some away mission they left a Starfleet officer there behind, and he corrupted the society, and Starfleet left a satellite in orbit to monitor the planet. But when you beam down there, there's something in the atmosphere that affects your memories, and it's like the entire planet is forgetting things, so they write things down. Except the dodgy Starfleet guy who basically took over everything, and people with phaser rifles, and sort of took over everything else. And Pike goes down there because it's a bit of the mission. He lost an away team. He discovers his friend's still alive. He's lost the plot, and they all start losing their memory. First, it's is it loud? She loses. It's her first. You get this like tinnitus sound, and that's it. And then, but it's like it starts affecting the Enterprise. They're all losing the memory, but they managed to get it out of the asteroid field, and that's it. But what I found interesting about this episode was Pike. I mean, we really focused on Pike in this. We ended up getting to see a darker side of Pike because he wanted his memories back, and when they had the face-off with like the Starfleet officer, and he just knocked the shit out of him. He won't stop, you know, because there was something in there was meant to be this box that is meant to restore your memory, or some device, and it wasn't. It was the material what the castle was made out of. So if you don't leave it and you only go outside for short times, it sort of doesn't affect you. And Pike started getting his memories back. But I mean, there's a scene with him where he just beats the shit out of this Starfleet officer who used to be his friend. I mean, this planet, I mean, it does affect your mental state. Even if your memories are still in this guy, you're getting this tinnitus effect. And it was an interesting episode. I found it was definitely, I have to say, different, you know. Now, I know there was the Next Gen episode where the whole crew got the memories erased, and they kept going back over it, and only Data knew the truth. And then they had to redo it again and move with all these aliens and destroy them because they want their existence kept secret. And it was sort of interesting. It reminded me of that a bit. Sometimes Star Trek, it does sort of repeat, how do you say, go over the same stories but with a different twist, which I did enjoy. I will say I did thoroughly enjoy this episode. This series has been a bit strange so far. I mean, we've had the first couple of episodes about individual crew members, which were interesting. But seeing the dark side to Pike, what this side to him, I'm quite shocked. Because normally he's such a nice guy, you know. So it was interesting. And Spock, I do like Spock in this. He's so annoying, isn't he? But it was interesting. So I enjoyed episode 4. And then we get to episode 5. So I watched episode 5 last night. And right, it was like Data. It was like Data wanting to be human. It was like one of them type of episodes. But I have to say, I could not stop laughing. They go on a mission to observe. They want to happen to these Kakovans, this race that disappeared. They obviously ascended to an energy form in another dimension, but they were known for their medical technology from centuries ago, their really advanced knowledge. Spock goes with Chapel on a mission to observe. They're meant to be going to Vulcan because it's Spock's engagement. And it's really funny. The aliens, because he puts the shields around Chapel to protect her. The aliens save him, but they make him fully human, which is hilarious. And Spock comes back to find him. He wakes up and he says, "What's wrong with him?" And we're all wanting to know what's wrong with him. He comes out, he's human. We get to see Ethan Peck what he really looks like. And I have to say, definitely nailed it. I could not stop laughing. Spock experienced the human thing. The thing with Samuel Curtin, the messy plate and the table, and it's annoying Spock. And he kicks off at him. And it just gets worse. They go to Vulcan. Spock's mother turns up. She figures she knows something's not right. She said, "Why are you wearing that silly hat? It's Starfleet issue." Pike's sort of trying to cover for him. Chapel, we're getting into feelings of Chapel and Spock now. And T'Pring turns up. Spock pretends to be a Vulcan at this Tishal tea ceremony, engagement ceremony. Chapel goes back with Uhura and the navigator. I forgot her name now. They go back to the aliens, have a big discussion and get the cure and come back and turn Spock into a Vulcan. But it's like him and Chapel have this attraction. And she asks him, "Why did you do it?" Because, I've got feelings for you. And him and T'Pring sort of like end the engagement. They part for a while. Because T'Pring probably would have accepted him being human. But anyway, Spock's back, and I do like Chapel. I mean, she is a baby. She's lovely, isn't she? She goes to his quarters. He said, "I was on my way to see you." And there's a bit of a thing going on. Spock's at it, so the doors just close. And she kisses him, and he turns out, tries to be logical, and she just says, "Shut up," and they get on with it. And it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, because this super intense relationship is T'Pring going to find out. I do like Ethan Peck. I think he's definitely put a different spin on sort of Spock. I never realised Spock could be so comical. And I found this episode very enjoyable. I know this story's played out in other Trek episodes, like the robot or the alien who gets to experience humanity, and it's all confusing, and the emotions. But I have to say, it was very enjoyable. I watched this twice last night, and I couldn't stop laughing. So all in all, 2 fantastic episodes. So guys, I will see you on the next video. Please give this video a like, it helps the channel. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, probably next week, when I'll do 2 more episodes. It's just when I get time. So have a great week, enjoy the summer, and I'll speak to you soon. Live long and prosper.